Good evening, viewers, and you are welcome to another beautiful episode of EduTalk on the recent TV. My name is Said Azan Kamaldin. Comrade Jamiu Shola Ahmad is a community advocate. Like I said, he's a student union leader who has represented the Ilorin Emirates Student Union, the University of Ilorin, as the immediate past General Secretary. Comrade Jamiu Shola Ahmad is the current General Secretary of the Ojagori Development Association. He is here on EduTalk. EduTalk is a program that promises an insightful discussion on the latest developments, trending issues on campuses, most especially focusing on secondary and tertiary institutions. Comrade Jami Shola Ahmed, please say hello to the viewers at home.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, my viewers. Like the presenter said, my name is Comr. Jamiu Ahmed. I'm so delighted to be part of the program today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Comrade Sagasti has kindly called. Comrade Sagasti is going to be talking on the role of AI in educational sector in Nigeria. Comrades, we are talking about AI, that is artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So, what is the meaning of AI in the context of Nigerian education?
Thank you, Mr. Comedian. Firstly, when we're talking about AI, we firstly look into the meaning of AI. What is AI? What AI does? So, what impact or effect of AI in educational system? Like you said, AI in educational system, we see it as what it reverse as a computer system and algorithm that enhance learning and teaching experience within the educational setting. So this shows that the impact of AI in the educational system is mainly focused to embrace or to enhance the teaching and learning experience that happen within the school setting.
Okay.
It may not only be in the school setting, it also be what informal setting, like outside the school setting.
Okay.
So AI it took a significant impact in academic knowledge entirely.
In what ways can AI be used in the classroom in Nigeria?
Like I said, AI it has a lot of significant impact in educational setting or in the educational field. Fine. The first thing I would like to talk about is personal learning.
Okay.
So this personal learning, with the help of AI, it improves individuality when it comes to improvement in educational or in some other aspects related to the use of AI.
Okay.
Whereby there are some things, there's some information you may not get inside the classroom, but you will be able to get it through the AI. AI has been designed and decorated with so many data. So this data is being organized or is being gotten by different authors, different, it has already programmed. So I don't think there's something that you can be programmed or you can be asked AI that will fax back to you or it will not answer you. So on that note, personal learning is one of the impact of AI as a student. It will let you expose to some information which it will be advantage for you to build yourself. Also, I talk about the automated grade. In AI, you can use it to upgrade or to grade ourselves. Teacher can use AI to grade the student. It also reduce the engagement stress of the teacher, whereby you can use AI instead of for assessment to assess your students, grade them according to the mark they deserve. This AI particularly, it has gone way whereby you can also use it to design quiz, to design for debate, to design for so many things like that.
So, if I could deduce very well from what you are saying that AI is an advanced technology that is programmed for learning, most especially in the classroom.
Yes.
Or when we are talking about AI in the educational sector, it's a program that is designed for training these students, so for them to advance in their learning. From that your explanation, I would like to ask: is AI came to replace teacher in schools, to be a supportive system?
AI, like I said, AI is an artificial intelligence. And when you're talking about the artificial intelligence, you're talking about something that is maybe changeable.
Okay.
So it is not permanent, it is not natural.
Okay.
I'm talking about the replacement of the teacher. The knowledge the teacher possess, let me say, it's a natural knowledge. Though you maybe work for it before you earn it, but once it has stuck to your brain, to your medulla oblongata, it will not live there again. So it's rare to be changeable, whereby AI can be changeable. AI can never replace a teaching activity.
Okay.
Why? Because AI lacks emotional intelligence. What do you mean by emotional intelligence? It cannot give empathy.
Okay.
Teacher gives empathy to
Okay.
students.
Okay.
AI can never give justification.
Cannot assess.
Cannot assess
students.
Cannot assess the students. So it lacks empathy. It lacks encouragement.
Okay.
It lacks mentorship. You can only read what AI programs to you, or what AI shows to you.
What response AI
what the response given to you.
Yes.
So AI doesn't know you, doesn't know what you are feeling,
Okay.
what you are talking about. But as a teacher can assess you from head to toe. So as a understanding teacher, he will evaluate you and know what you are dealing with psychologically.
Okay.
So in that note, AI lacks emotional intelligence, whereby teacher possess emotional intelligence. There is a lot of experience where teacher can help to improve your life, mental stability,
Okay.
encourage you, mentor you, and passionately guide you, which AI could not.
Said AI is not having an empathy for students. So AI cannot guide, AI cannot encourage. So you just have to read from the response AI has
given to you.
But that means AI is not going to replace teacher.
Can never
So
replace teacher.
it can only be a supportive
It can only
system.
be a supportive system to the teacher, whereby teacher can access to it or use it in order to augment his teaching activities. You know, teaching activity is more like a cobra sum to some aspects, whereby you will be bombarded by some tasks. So, but the help of AI is to help you to reduce those tasks. So those are the only thing. AI can only be supportive tools for teaching.
Here in Nigeria, as we all know, that we have some kind of students who are in underdeserved area, of which they do not have access to the internet aside from their basic level of education. And AI gives access to quality education in this rural and underdeserved area in Nigeria. So that is where we are having some students who have not been introduced to computer, they are computer illiterate. So can this improve education system in Nigeria?
Yes, we are talking about the underserved area whereby they lack the access of computer, or let me say the technology or digital at large. So AI has been programmed itself, or they are programmed AI, whereby we can have a remote learning. So this remote learning, the students at the rural area can access to the knowledge via AI wherever they are. So the first thing they can provide to those students is the orientation, the sensitization.
Okay, they need
sensitization, orientation before they could be able to access those programs. So the management or the teachers, they will organize a seminar, the training for them, whereby they could access the digital literacy. This seminar, it will encapsulate what we call digital literacy. Okay. So once they access to the knowledge of this digital literacy, whenever they want to have a remote learning, it will be an easier task for them to face it. Now, I'm talking about the personal development too. So whereby they must obviously develop the students encourage them, and open them to what the digital literacy is all about. So once they have the knowledge of digital literacy, there will be a lot of programs that the management or the school can be provided to them.
Okay.
Also, I talk about the remote learning, whereby you can have a virtual lecture, which is online. So having gotten the knowledge of digital literacy, they'll be able to access their computer or any means of digital technology whereby they can access to this program. This can access to in the help of AI too. So there are a lot of online tutor. It's not specifically or it's not a mandatory to be a woman. Others can teach you. Others can expose you to a lot of things, a lot of knowledge that you have not been into. So you learn and unlearn
But
through the
how
level. But
these people that are under the South area, how could they access this robots? How could they access they are not been able to expose to this IT or the thing.
that is why I firstly said that they need the orientation and the training. This training and orientation to sensitize them ahead the digital literacy. So wherever they have the program or they may have a course to access the online teaching or online program or online lesson, online tutor. So far that they have been taught already, so it will be an easier task for them to access it. So and also they need government intervention. So this government intervention is whereby they can provide the digital tools for them, necessary tools for them to be able to access to this program.
Computers. Okay.
So there are a lot of technology, we call it learning devices. Okay. So these learning devices is the one that we could urge government to provide to these lesser students intervention
for them to access
it. So let me take it for example. Just unfortunately that it maybe it has been extended to rural area too, okay, which is Kwara Learn program. Okay. This Kwara Learn program, I can use it as an example. Every teacher are given what
having access to tablets.
The tablets. So this tablet is able teaching activities. Yes. So when also they have it in the rural area or underserved community, so it will also help their teaching and learning experience.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on EduTalk, which provides an insightful discussion on the latest development in campuses, especially focusing on secondary and tertiary institutions. Let's take a break.
Welcome to Albarka Standard School, where standard education meets humanity and future development. Congratulations to you all. Admission for under academic session is now open for your children. If you want a better education with conducive and friendly academic environment with well-equipped laboratory, Albarka Standard School is your favorite option. If you dream a Western education that accommodates Arabic and Islamic education with Quranic memorization for your children, Albarka Standard School offers the best. We are excellent in our extracurricular activities with well-experienced and dedicated staffs. Get your children familiar with techphonics with experts and many more. Congratulations once again, and guess what? Admission is now open for your children to crèche, pre-nursery, nursery classes, primary and secondary school from JSS 1 to SS2. Never forget that Arabic and Quranic memorization is also at its top note with us. Let's go again. Albarka Standard School is located at Agbali Gidoma Street, opposite Air Force Junction, Oloje, or Tawane Konkoso Community, Ilorin. For more updates, details, and enquiries, contact us via 081 27 72 3132 or 090 61 73 6660. Albarka Standard School, enroll today and enjoy better education.
Welcome back from that short break. If you are just joining us, this is EduTalk on the Recent TV, the program that promises an insightful discussion on the latest development, trending issues on campuses, especially focusing on tertiary institution and secondary school. Our guest on the show is Comr Jamiu Shola Ahmad from University of Ilorin, the immediate past General Secretary of Ilorin Student Union and the General Secretary of Mojabo Youth Development Association. who has been discussing on the topic, the role of AI in Nigerian education system, before we go for that short break. What challenges do you think Nigeria may face while adopting this artificial intelligence of the day?
According to my own knowledge, if I may be candid to you, the major thing I can see as a major challenges student or teacher may be facing in access to AI or in access to effective digital literacy. I can say infrastructural challenges.
Infrastructural challenges. Okay.
So these infrastructural challenges is whereby they have a limited access to technology. So because in the area or in an avenue, in a setting whereby they have a limited access to technology, you cannot expect a productive experience or a productive knowledge in source of gathering, because they don't have the tools, they don't have equipment where they can practicalize what they are learning or what they have been learning.
Okay.
So that is infrastructural challenging. So if government could provide intervene or NGO intervene or the management could sit on round table and try to provide the solution to that access to limiter, so it's also part of it. Likewise, I will talk about the electricity availability. Because in a place where there is no electricity, so and there is no solar power supply, they may have challenges. Because if there's no electricity, how they will power all the system? So and we all know that it's only electricity or solar energy they can. It's one of the challenges. Limited access to technology, electricity challenges. So it's also part of it, and also ICT hardware availability. So this ICT hardware availability is where we students, according to our own knowledge or according to our own brain now, we have a limited capacity at a tender age as a student, like upgoing students. So what we learn and practice, it's easily to assimilate what we have just been learning without practicing it. So we need hardware, ICT hardware, where we can practice whatever we are learning about the computer system. So this hardware, it also evaluates our learning.
We are talking about hardware, we have
this computer system generally, the facility, we have facility, we have computer system, we have technology, and we have the human resources too. We can guide the students about this. So independent that there is no availability of all this, they have a lot of challenges that they will be facing.
If Nigeria adopts AI in the education system, what advice would you give students that will be using this AI?
Nigeria for now adopt AI. We individual we adopt AI, and we have already adopted it. As even starting from primary school students to secondary school students, higher institutional students, to the lecturers, the teachers.
So in educational system,
yes, is allowed to be used. Nigeria has adopted it because it's not illegal something. Should get it. So there's no official that they will now announce that the school system should be using this AI. It will now be affected. It will now be passed to be. No, it has already been using for decades, and it will be using like that. Fine. And what I'm trying to insinuate is that to the lecturer level, they has already been using on this AI. I can only advise that we should know how to use AI. We should not use AI and prioritize our knowledge, and prioritize our brain. So what we learn, what we acquire, supposed to be our priority. Instead of being using AI, because we are so lazy to the fact that we even to just write a 2-line, 2-paragraph, like we just go and consult AI and ask AI to do it for us.
So that means
which is
students have been using that opportunity.
Students are misusing that opportunity. They could not use it on themselves, and which is affecting their intelligibility. So their intellectual capacity is reducing gradually because they focus more and they embrace more AI instead of their own brain, instead of their own talent. Even what they can do as an individual, maybe they can access this, they can do this, they can write it, they can do this, they can solve this problem. They will not do it because they have relied on AI and they will choose AI to do it for them
A
instead.
situation
So
whereby we have
and this thing
students
and this
consulting
thing
AI for their projects.
and this thing is affecting them. It's make us lazy. There's something that you can reason on ourselves without even solicit for any assistance. So, but now in the course of AI, we now resort to AI to do it for us. So I will advise my fellow students that we should limit our usage on AI. Not everything AI could be doing for us. We should embrace ourselves. AI should just be our assistant tools, assistive tools. So
That it should be a supportive
supportive
system for
supportive
education.
system for education and assisting tool to our personal upgrading.
Okay.
So when we have upgraded ourselves, we now consult AI maybe to just fetch our work or to just correct in some aspect there. Not like we focusedly or we rely on it dependently.
Comrades, Sagacity, and we hope to see you soon, some other time on this beloved program, EduTalk. Dear viewers at home, we have come to the end of the show today, this week. My name is Said Azam Kamade. Till next time we meet, I say goodbye.